Hey, good evening. How's everybody doing? Myself, doing what I always do, chilling, relaxing. Um, Sitting out here by the lake right now, you know, trying to relax a little bit for the day before I go in, take my shower, get some eat, and call it the day. But I know I'm about to make this big step, hang the jersey up, get married and shit like that, right? And I had to, like, I'm doing meditating, really doing some serious meditating. And out of all people, there's something that was said by Kevin Samuels. Like, I was watching this podcast one day, and he was speaking with this lady, this black lady, and she was talking shit about her husband, you know, being disrespectful while she was talking to Kevin Samuels. And then the lady messed around and said, "I'm not happy." And Kevin Samuels went in. Like, when I say he went in on her, he went in on her. So the lady was like, "I'm not happy." And Kevin Samuels, like, how could I put it, paraphrasing? Well, I'm just gonna come straight out and say it. As soon as she said, "I'm not happy," he was like, "Don't nobody give a fuck about your happiness. Your happiness not part of your marriage. Your happiness is not part of your vows." So the lady looked crazy. She said, "What do you mean by that?" She said, "When you took your vows, you said, for better or worse, sickness and health, to death do you part. Show me where happiness is a part of that." And I looked at him like, damn, he getting on to something. He said, nowhere in that is happiness a part of your marriage vows. When you're dealing with the worst of a situation, what part of that is happiness? But you say you're going to be with that person through the worst. Sickness and health, there's nothing happiness about somebody going through that. Somebody possibly about to die or whatever. He said there's no happiness nowhere in that. So you said you was going to accept the person for that, and you was going to weather the storm. This is for all of those that's already married, as well as myself, that I really had to look at. He said, nowhere in that do you see happiness. Better or worse, sickness or health, to death do you part. Even the own vows that you write. Happiness is never going to be 100% of nothing, because it don't exist. 100% of anything don't exist. So when you're in a relationship with somebody, when you're dealing with marriage, whatever you're going through, you're going to go through it. You're going to have to weather that storm. You're going to have to find a way to get through it. You're going to have to find a way to smile even when you feel like crying, even when your motherfucking heart is just twisting on you. You got to find a way through it, because you signed up for that. That's what's a part of your vows. And my attitude is, if I'm marrying somebody, I already know what I'm signing up for. I'm already willing to accept what I got to go through. And to the woman I married, like, my attitude is, take your ass in the room and lay the fuck down somewhere, because I'm not going nowhere, you not going nowhere, and I damn sure don't believe in divorce. Divorce is the easy way out. That's not solving nothing. The reason why, because when I took that vow, or when I go take that vow, it's three of us in the making. That's in the midst of that vow. Me, you, and God. And God is the fabric and the glue that keeps us together, that helps us to get through anything. So when we take a vow that said, for better or worse, sickness and health, to death do you part, you got to go through the storm. I got to go